Metro Brokers TV.
Hi, I'm Kathy Saltero with Metro Brokers TV. Today we have in the studio with us Paul Bursey. He's with Bursey Associates. And Paul, thank you so much for coming in today.
Well, thank you, Kathy.
You bet. Tell us a little bit about your real estate career and how you got into it.
Well, actually, I've been in real estate since 1982, and I've sold over 1,000 transactions since then. I work primarily with buyers and sellers, residential real estate. I love working up and down the I-25 corridor, anywhere from Castle Rock to Thornton. I like to specialize in the residential and the resale side of things, but I do work with investors. I do property management. I've had as many as 40 rental properties managed at one time, and
Wow.
we also work with private investors out of Chicago. I work with local investors here, and then I've done a little commercial as well.
How do you find the market going right now for investors? I mean, we've gone through a lot of foreclosures in the last few years, and does it seem to be tapering off a little bit more?
You know what, the investors I was working with in Chicago decided to liquidate because they didn't see the market being improving in the next few years. So they had 35 homes here in Denver and 330 nationally. So after a 5-year period, they just said, hey, it's time to go ahead and take the capital and invest in another area. So I think there's still opportunities out there. I go to the auctions, I work with investors. You just have to be really careful about where you get into, what price points you get into, and make sure you study that neighborhood before pulling the trigger.
So when you're working with investors from out of state, you're pretty much their eyes and ears and everything for them.
Yeah,
right?
oh yeah, they fly into town maybe once a quarter just to check things out, see what's happening. But for the most part, it's, yeah, I'm the eyes and ears.
Were they more or less investors to buy rental properties, or were these fix and flips? Or
No, actually, they bought former model show homes from a builder here in town. And they expected to lease the homes back to the builder. Once the builder sold out, then they go ahead and sell the home and hopefully make money. But because they bought back in 05 and 06, at the market at its peak, everything deteriorated, and they lost a lot of money in their portfolio.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, right.
Tell me about your specialties. What are your credentials?
You know what? Just recently, I've had meetings with Wells Fargo, and we've got a second wave of foreclosures and short sales coming our way here in Denver, as many as 3,000. So I've been focusing more on short sales. I just got my designation for SFR, short sale foreclosure specialist. I do have a GRI, graduated the Real Estate Institute, and I've also got my BPOR, and now I'm working on my CDPE, which is a certified...
All these alphabetical.
Yeah, right. And it's a certified distressed property expert. So that's what the banks are requiring to go ahead and work with them.
Okay.
So,
tell them quickly about any organizations or activities that you're involved in.
You know what? I've been involved with the Denver Real Estate Board for years and years, Chamber of Commerce. Not anymore with the Downtown Denver Partnership, but mostly the Denver Board.
Okay, great. Now, how does anybody get a hold of you?
You know what? I'm with Bursey Associates, Inc., Metro Brokers. I work out of the Park Meadows office out at I-25 and County Line. And if you're in need of buying or selling or investing in properties, call me at 303-981-6284. Or you can go ahead and email me at paulsbursey@msn.com.
Great. Paul, thank you so much for coming in. It's a pleasure talking with you.
Kathy, it's great. Thank you very much.
You bet. For more real estate related videos like this one, be sure to tune in to metrobrokerstv.com.
Find more great Metro Brokers videos at metrobrokerstv.com.